Right. Hello, what's going on, guys? So we're in the lovely night time of Dubai here. We're in live weather and we're going to be heading over to India on this flight today. Hopefully everything's going to go smoothly. I've tried some things to try and get the performance better on this plane, but it is still struggling on this one because it is so performance heavy. So hopefully everything will go okay. But yeah, we need to get the battery on here, get external power on. I've never done a night flight, so this is going to be interesting to say the least. Let's just check that the stream is going okay and everything. So yeah, it is going to be quite a long flight tonight, but it should be interesting. I'm hoping that the performance is going to be okay. Where is the lighting for this? Turn on master lighting, no. There's the dome lighting. We'll turn the overhead panel up there. There we go. Get this a little bit brighter in here. It's so dull right now. Where's the rest of the brightness? Oh, there we go. That is better. That is some nice lighting there going on. Right. Just fasten your seatbelt. Yeah, definitely do. I haven't got the cabin announcements on today because I've got the, as you can see, I've got the overlay on the top as well. So hopefully that's good enough. And I've turned the brightness up because in the dark it seems like on YouTube it compresses really bad and everything's pitch black. So I've turned the brightness up on the footage. So I hope that's okay. You can see the big building in the background there and that weird glitch of a building. I don't think it's meant to actually be that tall. But yeah, I can't remember what you call that spire in Dubai. It's the world's tallest building, I know that. But right, so we are going to, what did our guy ask for? Climb maintain 7,000. So you've got to bear with us because I am new to this plane as well. I don't really fly this much. 7,000 there. Our squawk should automatically be in. Right. So set our APU to start. Should start booting up the APU. So this flight, because it's on live weather, it's it should be daytime by the time we get to India. By the time we get to Delhi, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it will be. So it's a bit of a change.
Dubai ground, Robert 321 requesting pushback.
I don't know why it's requesting pushback already. I've only just getting started. Friggin' starting this thing, man. Local lights on, we'll get the wing lights on. So now we can get the APU generator on before we start pushing back, otherwise things are going to go wrong. And then what else do we need to do? I'm going to check the checklist because I'm not used to flying this plane. APU switch. Fuel pumps on. Fuel pumps on. Thrust levers idle. Yep. The engine ignition switch. Start. Put that in run. That should be fine. It is a bit annoying how this lags so much, this plane, compared to the rest of them. Really don't get any other performance issues apart from on this plane.
Due by ground, Robert Tree 2-1 requesting the end of pushback. Robert Tree 2-1 request to end pushback received.
Right, we'll put our parking brake back on. While we're starting engines. I'm going to set up the inside camera so we can get a wing view in that before. There we go. So now we only have to press insert and the wing view will come straight up. So that's good. Flight director's on. Engine 2's fine, so we'll start engine 1. I think the fact that I've got Project Fly running as well, that's probably not helping reduce the frames here.
Due by ground, Robert Tree 2-1 with Alpha ready to taxi IFR. Robert Tree 2-1 taxi to and hold short of runway.
I really hope to optimize this in the next patch. Because it is really bad compared to the other planes.
Taxiing hold short runway 12 right using taxiway whiskey uniform 6 whiskey 1 whiskey Zulu kilo kilo 1 Robert Tree 2-1.
We haven't got that long of a taxi either. The graphics not low, no, they're on medium, high and ultra, but it's just this plane, it doesn't really matter what graphics settings you've got. It kind of messes with your performance. Like the A320 now, the settings I've got, I'm getting about 40 frames per second, and then this is just crazy. It's like 15, 20. I just don't get why. Right, so they're on. I can now set the APU off. And the engines are running. Yep. We'll set anti-ice to auto just in case. We'll now put our taxi light on. So let's see out the window. Let's set our flaps to 10 before we get going. Right, and we'll start pushback here. Well, taxi, sorry. Nice wing shot here. I mean, this is a beautiful plane and I'd love to fly it more, but it's just so bad on performance. I'm fine, Josh. Thanks very much for asking. Just can't believe I'm doing this this long of a flight and this late at night. This is crazy for me. I don't know why I put myself into this. Now I love this, how the display actually shows you the taxiways. This is probably the reason why the performance is so bad. How much of a detailed map it's trying to render here. Get our taxi speed up a bit. Another thing this Oh yeah, we can turn that up. What's this one for? The taxi turning on this is really quite bad. the turning circle. Like, look at that. That is serious, isn't it? I really had to heavily brake there to try and get to that turn. It's mostly monitors, yeah. If I want to go to bed, go to bed. No, I'm fine. I'm honestly not tired. I just didn't realise how long of a flight this was. But I'm willing to do it. I'm willing. I enjoy it. That's if the game doesn't crash anyway. Because I haven't had a successful long flight with this plane yet without a crash. So if it crashes, that's going to be the end of the stream probably. I'm going to turn off the floodlight here. Keep it nice and dull a little bit. Like I say, I've turned the brightness up on the video, so hopefully it's not going to be really dark for YouTube. Come on, turn, 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 turn. There we go. Jesus. It's only when you're in the cockpit that the performance really hits. So I think it has got something to do with this panel. All the panels in here. Crazy. That's what I love about the A320. It is so good on performance. Once you get past a certain speed, this plane just does not want to turn. Really bad. Have I heard about the new update? Yeah, I have heard about the new update. I can't wait. I think it's going to be some point this week. This week coming. I hope anyway, because it'll get rid of that sway on the A320, which you always have with the autopilot. Which is quite annoying. Put it on the plan screen. See if that makes any difference. Nope, I don't think it does. It just really does not want to turn unless you're really slow. Has it brought us to the middle of the runway, or is this actually the end of the runway? Here where it's brought me. Let's get the range out. No, it's actually the right point. I had a feeling there that it brought us halfway down the runway and left us there.
Dubai Tower, Robert Tree 21 ready for IFR departure runway 12 right. Robert Tree 21 cleared for takeoff runway 12 right.
Cool, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff runway 12
Get our
right.
strobe
Robert
on.
Tree 21.
Landing lights, turn off lights. Then we're going to want to dim this dome light. I'm going to leave these on just so I can see what I'm doing. because I'm already new to the plane without having to do it in complete darkness. Right, so we'll just check everything's correct here before we head off. Definitely got enough fuel. Auto brakes to RTO. Speed brakes arm. Flaps set. Is there not a brightness lever for this panel? Which probably is somewhere, but never mind. Right, and I think we'll should we bring this down? Yeah, that's gonna be nice to see. No, we'll actually hide that. I'm not bothered about that. What was that? Just went off. I thought that was the spoilers just came on for some reason. God knows. Right, rolling out. One thing I've noticed, it really wants to rotate before you've even hit the V speeds. It really just wants to fly, this plane. We'll get that gear up. Engage the autopilot there. VNav and LNav. We'll get them flaps coming up. Now we're hitting the flaps point.
120.25 for Robert Tree 21.
Turn them off.
Departure Robert Tree 21 is climbing through 1,100
Turn
feet.
taxi light off.
Robert Tree 21 departure continue as planned. Altimeter 29.6.
Let's get a wing shot of leaving Dubai here. Right, I can read the chat now. You played X-Plane on your phone, took the bomb, get stalled out. Got it. Hovered at the nearest airport. Oh God. Yeah, 264 subs. Yeah, definitely nice feeling. The FPS, yeah, it's crazy. This plane, the difference between this and the A320 is absolutely mental. Now this is a bug that's going to get fixed, and I can't wait for it to get fixed. The terrain glows on a night time. Like, it literally glows. Like, you should not be able to see the sand illuminating like this. Like, this is why I haven't done night flights in the sim yet, because it just doesn't look great. I shouldn't have engaged VNav yet, because we're going to go past our assigned altitude here. Set the pressure to standard. Past 10,000, we'll turn landing lights off. Yeah, it's just going to follow our computer's Oh no, they're going to want us to follow that, so turn off VNav. Turn off VNav? No, it won't. Let's go to altitude hold. Whoa! Trying to kill us now. Yeah, I shouldn't have put VNav on yet, because the computer and ATC is going to have a fight here. Alright, Spacey, no worries. Thanks for joining anyway. You can see we are starting to get a sunrise on the horizon. Gonna have to put ourselves into a descent here. Is it gonna do it? Yep.
Robert 321 contact departure on 120.25. Going to 120.
I knew I shouldn't have put VNav on yet.
Departure Robert 321 is out of 11,600 feet for 7,000 feet. Robert 321 departure continue to low map as planned. Altimeter 29.61.
Can you not just let us go up to cruise already, so I can just engage VNav and let it do its thing? We're gonna have to get our landing lights back on. This was a great start. I've noticed a texture glitch as well along here. It's kind of weird. When you're on showcase camera, this bit of the texture just disappears. Right, come on, why are you not descending? There we go.
124.85 Robert 321. Emirates Center Robert 321 is at 10,000 feet descending 7,000 feet. Robert 321 Emirates Center continue to low map as planned. Altimeter 29.62.
Come on, just give us my next altitude so I can start climbing again. I'm over speeding at this point as well. Oh, I really wish I hadn't engaged VNav. I should restart this flight now. Oh man. We're going to be well behind now. Come on, just get to 7,000 already. I'm gonna have to. Totally forgot to get there. There we go, 13,000 feet. Come on.
Maintain 13,000 feet Robert 321.
Let's just go with vertical speed for now. I need to get my laptop open so I can see Streamlabs. Thank you for producing such fun content. I hope it is fun. And you're welcome. I enjoy it, so I do because I enjoy it. get that. Get quite a steep climb going on. Thanks, Jamie Bishop, for subscribing there as well. I appreciate it. Sorry, I've only just been able to open Streamlabs to see that, so apologies for the delay in seeing that there. There's some terrain over here as well. Good job we're starting to climb again. We'll get our landing lights off now. Let us know if the brightness is okay or whether I need to turn up brightness again, because it's pretty dark on screen, so I don't know what it's like on the stream. Yeah, this terrain glowing is really bad. I don't know why they even allowed this to get passed through the release. Like, surely they know the terrain's glowing on a night. This is not how nighttime flying should look. Get our speed up as well. Oh, we're above 10,000, we might as well. Come on, next step please. This is the annoying thing about the ATC. Really restricts what you can do. Right. You're pretty sure you're in one of my 400 to 600th subscriber? Oh, nice. If I was on the computer, I could actually see how long you've been subscribed for. The lighting is fine. Alright, good. Once it becomes daylight, once sunrise comes, I'll turn the brightness down again, because otherwise it's going to get blinding. Right, come on. Give us the next step in height, please. Ooh, getting some wind going. I don't think this is right. I think this is another one of the bugs where it says winds at 2.5 or something. 3 knots when it's really not. I'm at 13,000 feet. I'm already at 13,000. Come on. Come on, ATC. Right, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to cancel IFR. I'm going to put in VNav and just get up to our cruise, and then we'll reinitiate the IFR. Because otherwise we'll be here forever.
Emirates Center Robert 321 is type Boeing B-78X 6 miles south of Fujairah. Request flight following.
You unsubbed in the past whilst streaming. Ah, no worries. Thanks. I'm joking. Yeah, we've cancelled our IFR because it's just going to hold us back for ages. So we might as well get up to our proper height and then we'll initiate the IFR again. Why is it would have took forever? Oh, and disarm them speed brakes now. Oh, they've already disarmed. Flaps are up. Yep. Yep. And get some lighting in here again. There we go.
Robert 321 contact Musket Center on 123.905. Going to
You just wanted your name in the stream. Which stream? The past stream that you unsubbed in?
Flight level 205. Robert 321 Musket Center, continue to Tonbo as planned.
Yeah, we'll wait until we're at cruise and then we'll initiate the IFR. So our cruise today is 41,000 feet. We're just passing 22,000 now. So we're at a pretty steep climb rate, 4,000 feet per minute. So we'll get there in no time. Shame we can't ding the cabin. It's a shame. Now live weather should be on, but I'm not. Maybe the weather is pretty good. Where we are at the moment. You can see that sunrise starting to appear here. The higher we get, which is cool. Nice coast view. So I think this is going to be my longest flight yet. ETA. When's the ETA telling us on Project Fly? Let's have a look. $2:07. So that's only 2 hours away. That is not bad actually. That's not bad of a flight. But it's cool. I'm so glad that Project Fly is working again, because I've missed using it because I've not been in X-Plane. I wonder why there's no cabin lighting. You know how we've got this cabin view, there's no lighting in here for some reason. Maybe it's because we're still climbing. It's automatic, I don't know. I know the A320 has cabin lighting on that view. I don't think anything else here functions really. It's quite basic, the A787. The default one anyway. It's going to be cool to see a pretty sunrise coming over the windscreen here though. Let's have a look at this hood. Well, that's better. That's easier to see. Some of me fans are old. Old as in age, or do you mean odd? Yeah, you mean odd, don't you? I thought I read that as old. Sorry, apologies. How do you think they're odd? I really wish this tablet would work as well. Don't believe there's a way of turning it on. No, it's inoperable. But that would be pretty cool. It is really well detailed, even though it's really bad on performance. The cockpit in here is really well detailed. If only everything worked. Yeah, I think pilots only use this for landing and takeoff. Or maybe just landing. I'm not sure we can actually use this. Let's hide this one. Well, there's the flap settings sheet. Flap limit. Heaters. Should we get the heater on? Let's check out this panel. Let's see what we can get on in here. Info in op. Map. Everything's inoperable. Weather radar? Where is it? To be honest, that's a better map than this one. Let's put our systems. Huh. That's pretty cool that you can change them around like that. Let's put that on there like that. We'll just leave that as is. To be honest, I wish we could turn it off. Because there's no need to have this when, you know, we've already got this panel open. There we go, we're pretty much at cruise now, so we might as well start up the IFR again. What is going on there? Oh, it's the light. It's acting a bit weird. Right, we'll start up the VFR again. IFR, sorry.
Center, Robert Tree 2133 miles southwest of Oscar India Zulu Juliet. Request IFR to Delhi, ready to copy.
Virginia, yeah, definitely. That would be a cool place to fly.
Robert Tree 21 cleared to Delhi Airport as filed. Squawk 0214. Robert Tree 21 read back correct. Radar contact flight level 410. Continue to CBH 17 turning and following heading 075. Proceed on course climb and maintain flight level 410.
We'll match this just so we know where we're at there.
Continue to CBH 17 turning and following heading 075. Proceed on course climb and maintain flight level 410. Robert
There we
Tree
go, that was easier, so we could use VNav rather than listening to the ATC. I don't know whether VNav works on the way down, on descent, yet. I don't know about that. I don't know whether it's worth risking. Whether it's worth risking using the VNav. Oh, there's the weather radar. That's how you get that up. Ah. Where's our altimeter? Because I don't know. Where you can see the altimeter. God. Oh, there it is. Have I not set that to standard? Yeah, now it's set to standard. Cool. It's called Waynesboro. In City Waynesboro. Eagle's Nest. It's a tiny airport. Maybe we should do something like bush flying or something there then. That'd be pretty cool. If it's a tiny airport. Now that's a cool view. We must have no wind. I'm not sure if live weather's actually working at the minute. Unless it is really just this clear. Let's have a look at the weather. Let's have a look. Yeah, to be honest, it is pretty clear until we get... It's going to be pretty clear the whole way, I think. So that's going to be uneventful. On the weather front anyway. Yeah, bush flying would be sick. Yeah, I'd definitely try that then, I think. What time is it for you, Josh? Where are you from again? That's so cool to see that that horizon up ahead. That sunrise horizon. There's no wind at all. It's so calm. Look, we're barely even fluctuating on anything here. Doing 500 knots ground speed, so we're going to make good time, I think. Almost. You're actually near there. Alright, cool. That'd be a cool place to fly then if you're from there. Yeah, we're going to be ahead of schedule at this rate. It's saying now ETA has dropped about 20 minutes already. That was going to be cool if we're making up time. What is the wind actually reading? 15 knot tailwind. We'll get a nice cockpit view here if we can. Can you go out this door? No. Try and get a nice view. Easier said than done. Curves of the Earth. What, the flat Earth? There is no curves. We'll switch between the outside view and the cockpit view every now and again. Since at the minute in the dark there's not really that much to see. The only thing about this, the overlay at the top of the screen, I can't move it as well as I would like to move it. It's kind of restricted. So like when I'm in this view, it doesn't look that great on the stream. Funny joke. Never know. I could be a flat earther. Who knows? Who knows? We'll not get started on that topic. Whoa. I'm guessing that's live weather updating. I haven't just disengaged autopilot, have I? Yeah, hopefully the sim doesn't crash, because this is the longest I've flown with it without it crashing, I think. So that's why I don't want to mix up the views too much, just in case. Well, you see, just because Simple Rockets 2 and KSP has a round Earth doesn't mean our planet does. No, I'm joking. I'm honestly not a flat earther. Even playing a flight sim, you know the Earth isn't flat. I mean, come on. We don't live in the 1600s anymore. Even just going on holiday, it kind of debunks the whole theory. Such a crazy thought. I don't know who even came up with it and why people are tagging along with it. Oh, there we go. That's some nice views. We'll have a look on the map where we are here. There we go. This is our flight plan. Not actually that long of a flight, to be honest. Shorter than I was expecting. I thought it was about 3 hours, but it looks to be it's going okay. I think we are going to arrive well ahead of the schedule though, because the weather is on our side. You have real pictures that are curved. None of them are flat. Yeah. I mean, look up to the sky and watch the International Space Station fly over your head, and then go on the live stream on YouTube. I mean, it's just a crazy thought. What's that gold ring? Is Sonic in the game? What's that gold ring mean? Look outside here. Yeah, I've got no liveries for the 787 as well, so I've had to go with the basic default one here, which is unfortunate. The Mega Liveries Pack doesn't have one for the 787 for some reason. Unless I've just messed up the installation and there is actually one. Maybe I'm wrong. Exactly, yeah. 100% truth, Josh. They just can't handle the truth. It's an earthquake epicenter. Is that what it actually means on the map though? Hang on, let's figure this out. This is what I thought of something. Alright, okay. I'm trying to look here to see what it is, see what the meaning is. It's a shame it just doesn't tell you when you highlight it. That would be a lot easier. What's going on, LG? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Grinding Roblox. What are you playing on Roblox? Oh. Hit another random burst of air. Nah, I'm not getting anything online of what that actually means. Maybe a previous crash. I wouldn't have thought so. I had a look on aeronautical symbols, but there's nothing for a gold circle. never mind. Yeah, I'm fine with seeing it. It's 25. I know I don't sound it, but yeah. Trade lands, it's called. It's like, say, oh, nice. Why don't you just play Sea of Thieves instead? Has anyone played Sea of Thieves? Well, I'm getting that heavy wind again. Yeah, for some reason live weather must just be cutting out. And then when it reloads in, I'm getting a sudden drop in speed and altitude and stuff. Weird. You're only 14. Yeah, I think the majority of my audience is quite young, to be honest. That's no offence, there's nothing wrong with that. If you enjoy the content, you enjoy the content. Ah, you don't have it. Would you be able to run it if you got it on the Game Pass? Hi Umar, thanks for joining. The HUD is from Project Fly, which is now compatible with Microsoft Flight Simulator. So it is tracking my flight today. As you can see right at the top, there's a progress bar which tells you how far along. The stream stopped. Shouldn't have stopped. The game crashed. Nope, the game's still running. Stream shouldn't have stopped. No, the stream is still going. I don't know. Yeah, I think it might have just been your YouTube crashed or something there. LG, I've got a trick that might help you. LG. If you stand by a second. I'll post it in the chat. This chat. Try this LG. It's like an FPS boost for flight sim. Where am I from? I am from the UK. DJ, yeah, this sim is definitely amazing. 100% agree with that. Yeah, so LJ, if you just try that plugin that I put the link to, it should give you a little bit of a FPS boost. I haven't tested it myself yet. I haven't tested what difference it makes for me, but it's worth a go. Change the view a little bit. It's not just me and you. No, not at the moment, Josh. Oh, hang on. Why is the chat not on the stream? I've just noticed the chat's not showing up. For some reason. I don't know why that is. That's a shame. I guess no one's going to be reading the chat. Have I noticed the constellation, the stars are real constellations at night sky? No, I have not. So that's the actual night sky that I'm seeing here, is it? Now that is pretty damn cool if it is. There's the moon. That's the first time I've seen the moon in this sim as well. Pretty amazing detail if that is the real night sky. Question, can you change the camera angle? Yeah, you can change the camera angle to any angle you'd like. That is awesome, DJ, that is really awesome. That was a neat little feature. So what's up with ETS here now? Still on track, still on track. Let's go back to this view. This view is the best, to be honest. 22% fuel, that can't be right. How much did we start with? Have we got enough? I don't know if we've got enough. We must have enough. Yeah, we've barely used any. It's fine, it's fine. Had a little bit of a panic then. Oh, weather's resetting. Weather's gone off. Back to 3 knots. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Josh. Panicking about the fuel. Why does the game look laggy? It is the plane itself is really bad for performance. This is why I haven't made many videos on this one. Need to sleep soon, midnight in Sweden. No worries, LG. It's 1 AM here. 1 AM and I'm going strong. Yeah, I don't think anyone, even YouTube, even people with amazing PCs, don't get over 60 FPS. It is a hard task to get over 60 FPS. You don't need 60 to have a smooth game anyway. It's only really lower than 20. It gets a bit crappy. It doesn't. No worries, Josh. Thanks for chatting. I'll not show that chat just in case you don't want random people adding you and stuff. So, but I did get the message. Thank you very much. They are in the next patch going to improve performance. Whether or not how well that goes is another matter. Can't change the time of day or weather once you've saved a flight. Is that not whether it was just in live mode, or is that when you were in any weather setting? Hi Mobile Gaming, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. We've probably hit about a quarter of the way on the flight now, so not too far to go really, not too far in hindsight.
Robert 321, contact center on 126.5. 126.5 Robert 321. Center Robert 321, flight level 410.
Old Office PC played Roblox at 23 frames. God. It's pretty bad. Any sentence? Alright. It's a bit weird that they would restrict it once you've saved a flight. Can't really think why they would do that. When we'll get vape trails. As long as it doesn't decrease performance. You know, I think that's the first time I've heard someone mention that, to be honest. I wonder how many people's actually requested that feature to get like contrails and stuff. So I think we've got about 2 hours left on this flight by the looks of the overlay. So yeah, it should definitely be sunrise by the time we get there. I hope. I haven't done many night landings yet. Yeah, the weather's stuck back to 3 knots again. I think this is bugged at the moment. When the weather stops working, it just goes to 225, 3 knots. That's about it really. UTC time. So yeah, we've got about an hour and 50 minutes or so. Our estimated time. We'll get the map open again. We'll keep the map open. I wish you could zoom out this a bit more. It's really not enough to see your whole flight plan. Should add liveries. I think they're in the process of working on that, and there's also the mods coming around now anyway. You know, the mega liveries pack. But like I was saying before, I don't think they've got one for this plane for some reason, unless they're just not working. Actually, let's have a look. I'll have a look, see if there is any. Mega liveries pack. Yeah, they've got them for the 747. They don't have any for the 787. I wonder why. I wonder why they haven't got any for this. Yeah, they don't have any for the 787 yet. Which is just odd. No worries, LG. Thanks for joining for the stream. Hi Andrew, you told us where to get 787 on today's stream, did you? What do you mean by that? I'm going to turn that off because sick of that the flash and reflection of the light there. Few moments ago. Sorry, Andrew. I did not get the message for some reason. I'm gonna guess that YouTube deleted the comment for some reason. Yeah, I can't see it anywhere. Apologies, you might have to try post it again if you did tell us. I think YouTube for some reason discarded that comment. Did you go back and watch the takeoff? Did you, SR? It was quite a good takeoff. Because you mentioned the website, yeah. Normally it would come up on the chat whether I'd allow it or not, but I think YouTube just totally destroyed it without even asking us. Because if I get a basic one I can put into the game, then I can put my own livery onto it as well. How long will it take? Well, it's got the ETA in the top right corner there of the stream. So about an hour and a half, I would say. Alright, thank you, Andrew. I'll check that out now while we're on stream, since there's not much to do at the minute. Nice. Thank you very much, Andrew. I will be downloading these after the stream today, and hopefully I'll make my own for it as well. Thank you very much for that. I hadn't seen anyone else do liveries on the 787, so I didn't realise there was more. But that is very cool, thank you very much. I see someone's got Buckingham Palace made as well, that is cool. Hey, this is a pretty cool website, thank you very much. We'll be checking out the landmarks as well. Disneyland Paris, someone's made Disneyland, nice. I'll have to check that one out again. That is a very cool website. Yeah, I now realise they are wrong, like I was wrong as well. I'm just looking through all the scenery. Got so many people that have been working hard on making mods for this sim. It's absolutely crazy. Someone's modelled the airport pub from, I believe, Manchester it is. That is crazy. That is funny. This is mad. Kennedy Space Center, that was a cool one to check out. I think I'll definitely have to download that one. With a Falcon Heavy on the launch pad as well, that is awesome. I'm so glad you told us about this website. That is really awesome. Stonehenge as well is on here. That is mint. I would try and show this on Steam, but on the stream, but I can't get it up. Yeah, definitely. I'm from Sunderland as well, so that's why I'm looking at the scenery packs. I was hoping someone would have done Pension Monument by now. If I could figure out how to do it, I would model Pension Monument, because I'm okay at modelling, but I just don't know how to get it into the game yet. It's figuring out how to just get it into the game, that's the problem. Man, this stuff is so crazy. Cool, thanks. I'm definitely going to be installing some of them when I finish the stream. Yeah, Newcastle Airport is such a letdown. Like, normally in X-Plane 11, that's my go-to airport. I fly everywhere from Newcastle to somewhere. But at the minute, I just don't want to look at the airport because it is so badly modelled in this sim. Like, X-Plane 11 did a fantastic job when they redid it. I think they redid it like last year or something. They remodelled it and it looks amazing. But now in Microsoft Flight Simulator, it just looks like crap. It's probably one of the worst default airports. It has to be, honestly. Even all the gates, the gate locations and the gate sizes are all wrong. Because I'm almost positive gate 9 is where the 787s always park, and yet it's classed as a small gate. Or a medium gate, where it should be large. And I think it's classed as parking as well, so they're just totally wrong with the whole airport. So glad the game hasn't crashed yet. This is definitely the longest flight I've done with this plane, and it has not crashed yet. Yeah, did you buy the Leeds Bradford one, or did you download a free version? I got the Orbex version. But apparently Orbex messes up all the approaches and that. That's what I got commented on one of my videos. Because I was saying ATC is totally gone from Leeds Bradford, where it's not a grass strip or anything, you know, it should have ATC. Yeah. I didn't want to bother with the London pack. I thought there is just no point. No point of that. It really isn't worth it, is it? What made you buy the London pack anyway? They've updated Leeds. Oh, nice. How do you get the updates for the marketplace ones? Do they just automatically download, or do you have to go into the marketplace? I don't know. I'm not sure what you do with them yet. Gorgeous Vice City graphics. What is that? The London pack, is it? What a profile manager. Oh, and that's all you do, and it updates it. Alright. I'm gonna have to have another flight from Leeds and then see what see if it's been updated. Cool, thanks man. Because I bought it and then I thought, without ATC there's just no fun in flying to and from it at the moment, until they fixed it. Which is such a shame, because it is a mint airport pack. Hopefully someone's working on Newcastle right now. Ah, nice, cool, thanks. I would never have realised unless you told us. I would never have known. Oh, we're actually getting some clouds coming in here as well. That's nice. At least we'll have something different to look at. We're still ahead of schedule, I think. Slightly ahead of schedule. Almost halfway, so not too much further. Not too much. An hour and 20 minutes, I think. This flight. I think that's what they updated. Alright, cool, cool. They updated London City Airport. See, that's the thing, like London City Airport looks pretty good as default. I was thinking about buying the pack, but as default it looks fairly decent compared to other default airports. I'll be honest though, this is the first simulator I've flown from London City. and I really like it. So I was debating whether to get it or not. Oh, look at the nice the nice reflections coming onto the plane here. That is pretty cool. I really hope they boost the performance of this plane because I really want to fly it more. It is a gorgeous plane to fly. It really is. Surrounding buildings look better. Ah, right, okay. Might be worth it then, maybe. I'm surprised how little there was on the marketplace at launch. Considering they bigged up how much they'd been giving out the developer kit. And how there was going to be a big lineup of people selling products on the marketplace, yeah. There isn't that many still. Kos is the one that's just came out that I really like. I think the Kos airport looks amazing. You're updating all the lines. Nice. Well, I'd mentioned before earlier in the stream that there's a mod that I put a link to which is meant to boost the performance of the airliners, but I'm not seeing a boost in this, to be honest. Obviously Asobo is going to do a better job than someone making a mod pack. I can't wait for them to improve it, I really can't. Yeah, they were pretty quick with how quick they got the last update out, so I'm expecting it won't be that long. I wouldn't think it would be long at all. Probably just by Wednesday it'll be released. Have you been flying much in the sim recently, since the last update? Because I've been getting weird things with the taxiing to the gate and the ground crew being in totally different places and stuff like that. Yeah, it didn't have long in beta. But I think they made a mistake by not inviting people quick enough into the alpha. I mean, they only invited people with very high spec, and not a lot of people that they could have. You just do chill out flying, alright. I think they could have invited more people to the testing. Yeah, the alpha was on a year, but like for the first few months there was only about 100 people testing anyway. And then the beta was just, it was 2 weeks. I think Microsoft was rushing them a little bit, to be honest. Sounds a bit like the last series of Game of Thrones. Rushed. Way too rushed. Why we're slowing down again? Another weather update, I'm guessing. Probably. Yeah, I'm just glad I've got my hands on it now. I mean, Microsoft was amazing. Like, I was in contact with them for quite a while, and they did an amazing job being able to get us a copy and everything. Josh, welcome back. Thanks for coming back. I thought you were gone for the night, but welcome back anyway. Hope no one has epilepsy with this beacon light going off in the cockpit, in the cabin. Oh, me back. Really not sitting comfortable for this flight. I wish I had an actual captain's chair. I mean, look how comfortable these chairs look. They've got to be more comfortable than what I'm sitting on at the minute. Oh, there we go, the weather's back. You can tell when the weather drops because it goes down to 3 knots. And now it's back up to 18 knots. So I'm guessing when it goes down to 3, we've dropped out with the weather, live weather. Live weather's just gone off. $100 streaming. Nice. 100 more minutes to go. Yeah, we've only got like an hour left apparently, according to Project Fly. That's if it's correct. Thanks, Andrew. Thanks for coming, and I really appreciate you sharing us that website, because that is amazing. I'm going to be downloading quite a few things when I come off. So cheers. There we go, we've dropped live weather again, back to 3 knots. I don't know why it keeps cutting out live weather. Let's have a look through here. Oh, we haven't got that long, that far left on the map, to be honest. That's pretty cool. We're making good timing today on this flight. And this is actually a real life flight as well. I believe they actually do these in the 787s, these flights. That's what it says on Project Fly anyway. Came up with it, I think it was Fly Dubai does these flights. Actually have to go and cannot return. No worries, Josh. Thank you for joining anyway. Hopefully you can catch the landing once you get up. Well, I think I'll take the opportunity here to go for a quick toilet break. We'll just do that. There we go. Bathroom break. Right, I'm back again. Not that far off our destination now, so that is pretty good. I need to move my mic over here. Ooh. Apologies if I am a little bit quiet. It is now almost 2 AM in the morning here, so we are going to have to be a little bit quieter. We'll go for another outside view so we can get a full view of what's going on here on this sunrise, beautiful sunrise today. As we're heading into Delhi here. So I think we're roughly about an hour away from our destination, which is going to be good. I'm not sure how to... I don't think we should be using VNav when we... get to the destination, because ATC is going to be fighting with us again, so I think we're going to have to use our vertical speed to get this baby down. Oh, look at that sunrise, man. That is a beautiful scene right there. That is a beautiful scene. Can't get over how beautiful this game, should I say simulator, actually is. Apart from when you run it in the cockpit of this plane. Then the lag takes over and kind of ruins the whole feel of the sim. This is the most beautiful sunrise I have ever seen in a simulator, though. Has to be. Well, I'm getting pretty tired though. It has been a long flight to do so late in the night. But thanks for everyone that's joined, the people that's been keeping us company in the chat. That is why I do the streams. That's why I enjoy doing them. Hi Amish, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. How's it going, my dude? Where is it? How what time is it where you're from? Currently. fairly late here. Around. Do we see the sun peaking anywhere yet? Nope. We are actually getting at the airport come into view on our map. And what's our range set at? Not sure, but we are getting into range here. So this is positive. We're not that far off, to be honest. Not that far off. Let's go back to that good view for this sunrise here. Pretty good, nice. I am good, just getting a bit tired now since it is so late. Or early, should I say. About 9 AM. Is that normally a lie-in for you, is it? I suppose it is Sunday, so we might as well. Getting some artifacts up the front here where the clouds are. Not sure whether that's the graphics card or whether it's the same doing that. Put that up there so we can see the corner of the scenery. Just get the stats up on the... Oh, there's the sun coming into view now, right ahead of us. That's really nice. Just getting the stats up on YouTube. So apologies for the clicking and typing. Oh, look at that sunrise there. That is so nice. What a view, what a view, guys. I couldn't have worked out this flight more perfect, to get a nice sunrise in it, and also to get a daytime landing, so we're not landing in the dark, which is going to be nice. because I have not done many nighttime landings. So I'll be happy to get a daytime one. We might actually soon as we get the next waypoint, we might actually start getting our descent instructions. So that is nice. We're finally getting there. Finally getting there. It has been a long flight today, but it has been one I've enjoyed, flying this beautiful beast. Shame about the performance of it though. I really can't wait for the update so then to fix the performance issues on this. So I'm just going to check our legs page here, whether or not it's going to start descending us automatically. I think what we might want to do, keep it at altitude hold rather than VNAV, because otherwise ATC is going to start shouting at us again if we start automatically descending. So we'll keep it on altitude hold rather than VNAV. I might have to turn the brightness off, the brightness filter off as well. There we go. Since it's daytime now, we don't need the filter on. It's going to be bright enough. Beautiful view. Go for a wing. An inside view here. There we go, we'll get that one back on. Until we start getting instructions. Well, that looks like a bit of a graphical issue there. That doesn't look right. Nope, definitely not. How do I get the inside view? It is part of the showcase camera. So if you go to showcase and you go to the fixed camera option, it's normally external 12 is the view for the engine and wing on the right side. These are already set up, but there is ways you can make your own as well. There's a tutorial on YouTube how to do it. I know we've got this, but have we not got a sunshade? You'd think, I'm sure we've got a sunblind somehow. We can pull a sunblind down in these. I'm guessing not. Or maybe it's just not modelled. What was that was showing up? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, not far at all left to go. Just another 40 minutes or so, isn't it? Happy enough to enjoy the views. It is absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful time of day to fly. Oh, look at the sun on the clouds here. Truly amazing. What a time to fly. I think this has been my longest stream as well for Flight Sim. I'll have a look. We've now been flying for 120 minutes or so.
Going to 120.75 Robert Tree 21. Varanasi Center, Robert Tree 21, flight level 410.
I was wondering whether we were going to start getting instructions there, to be honest. No, wait until next waypoint by the looks. Which is what I was saying before. Once we get to Lima Kilo Alpha, apologies, we should start getting our instructions to descend and start our approach. The Delhi airport. We'll have an outside view for a bit. It's pretty crazy how when you fly into a sunrise like this, how quick it gets really light. That is amazing. So what are your plans today, Hamish, if you're still there? You got any plans doing anything interesting?
Center Robert Tree 21, flight level 410. Robert Tree 21 Center, continue to Lima Kilo Alpha as planned.
Continue to Lima Kilo Alpha. Yes, sirree. I'd love to actually fly in one of these. Dreamliner. Unfortunately, I have not been lucky enough to get a flight in one of these yet in real life. Which is a shame. I don't know why I'm getting lag on the stream now. Why are you doing that? Why am I now just getting lag? Strange. The whole stream's been fine and now the stream's lagging. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It's a bit rubbish that you can't actually see anything in the cabin. There's no modelled cabin or anything. It's like a seat texture. It's like a really weird seat texture or something like that. Like you can see through the windows. Or maybe that's just the way the reflection is. It's a bit weird. Hey Daniel, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. We're not far from our destination now. Not far at all. Once we get to this waypoint, Lima Kilo Alpha, we will probably be starting our descent. Now, I'm wondering how you do approach mode on the 787. Sure, you literally just use the same as the Airbus. I think ILS information automatically comes up. Can't remember. I'm definitely not going to use VNav after that takeoff we had. We struggled to keep ATC entertained. This is the only second time landing the 787 as well, so this is going to be a hard one to do. Probably going to end badly. So if Project Flight is correct, we should only be another half an hour away from our destination here.
Robertry 21 contact Varanasi Center on 120.75. Going to
Definitely don't think I should be doing a stream this late again.
Varanasi Center, Robertry 21 flight level 410. Robertry 21 Varanasi Center, continue to Lima Kilo Alpha as planned.
We've now been streaming for 2 hours 15 minutes as well. Which, yeah, I was right, is actually, this is our record stream for Flight Sim at the moment. That is crazy. And to think that it's 2 AM in the morning is another crazy factor. Absolutely crazy. Why did I think about streaming at this time in the morning? But this is beautiful, the scenery. These clouds, at least we're getting some cloud layer we're going into now. Whereas the whole way, the whole flight so far has just been basically clear skies. No wind at all. But the wind, I don't think is updating correct because it's still reading 3 knots. There's no way it's just, well, I mean it is 3 knots, but it's been changing the whole way through the flight. It's been going from 3 knots to 17 knots to 20 knots. Back to 3 every time. Always 3. But if you cut this out, if you took a screenshot and cut this out, the way the clouds look now, you would believe that you would almost believe it's a real flight. With how crazy they look. I mean, that alone is a nice shot. Take a screenshot of that one. A reflection on the river there under the cloud. Going to be coming through some nice cloud layers the 1 hour approach. We'll go back to the outside view, because that's always a good view there. Do like this view. You just see so much around the plane. So I'm hoping with Project Fly on the top of the screen now and the landing rate, the pop-up coming up, I hope we do get a good landing rate. Otherwise it's going to be embarrassing. But for the second time flying this plane, I'm not bothered about what the landing's going to be like. I'm just enjoying the view right now. At least the thoughts with the overlay, the progress bar at the top. When people are watching this not live, they can easily skip through the video and realise whereabouts in the flight we are. That's the thought process behind the whole, you know, progress bar at the top. And it gives you some cool stats afterwards. Yep, no need to do anything yet. We are not far from top of descent, I don't think. We cannot be that far. I wonder how close we will get before we start getting instructions. Can't imagine it being that much further before we do start getting told what to do, since we're not that far out at all. I mean, what's Project Fly saying? Another 20 minutes or so? Half an hour? Let's have a look. Arrival time is 1:49, so if it's 2:24 now, it is not far away. Not far at all. taking in the beautiful sights today. This is definitely like ASMR for aeroplanes. So relaxing just sitting watching the sights go by. Especially when you're half falling asleep. I'm just getting nervous about this landing now because I don't know how well it's going to go with how poor the takeoff was. At least that dome light can come fully off now. Overhead panel, we don't really need the light on that anymore. And we can turn off our little lamp, our little side lamp. Change our range again. We are really starting to get there now. 11 nautical miles till we reach Lima Kilo Alpha. God, that's a mouthful when you try and say that fast. So I would think we're really going to get instructions soon from ATC. Although we might just wait. Whoa.
21, you are 300 feet below your assigned altitude.
What on earth was going on there?
Climb and maintain flight level 410 Robert Tree 21.
What on earth happened? What is going on? Excuse me? Live weather, what are you trying to do? Well, that was a bit eventful. Getting some artifacts there. Hopefully, it can't be long till we start getting instructions, surely. Surely not. We're predicted to get there very soon, so we'll see, we'll see. I mean, what's our ATN now? Hi, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. 290, there we go. Start our descent. There's the cockpit view for you. 290. You won't have to put in vertical speed. We'll go 230 vertical speed. That should be okay. That should be okay. It's not too steep. Well, that is pretty steep actually. No, is the plane deciding to nosedive? Yeah, the plane has decided to nosedive. That is not what I told you to do, plane. Please bring it back. Yeah, right, our ETA is 49, so we are not that far. This vertical speed is not doing what I wanted to do. Because VNav's engaged. Right. Maybe it is going to try and do it itself. We'll have to see. To wait and see. I'm too used to the Airbus now to be figuring out whether I'm doing this right. It does seem to be keeping its own profile here. I hope it doesn't interfere with what ATC is trying to tell us to do, like it did at takeoff. That is unviewable, that is. That's only for nighttime really, I think. At least we are descending. Just keep an appropriate speed. We'll see how it goes. Because I've got it set there as minus 26. And it's doing minus 24. So I don't think it's taking my inputs, I think it's doing the VNav. We'll see. Soon see what happens. To be honest, we're really high for how far we've got left on the approach. Nice view from cockpit, yeah, definitely. Apart from performance in the cockpit on this plane, it is really not great. Stop moving around, because that's when you lose performance, when you're moving around the view. So it should get to 29, and it is. Slowing our descent. Right, okay. So it should be working. It's a bit rocky. Go back to the inside view of our showcase cam. There we go. Yeah, it is. 230. Let's see. This is going to work. Yeah, it's done our descent again. Yes, it is working nicely. Just like the Airbus. But it really nosedives. Look at the engine rocking there. That is cool. I really love that feature. some outside views here, the nice mountains here. It's quite a strange environment around here, isn't it? Quite a strange texture, array of textures. Like I said before, this is actually a real flight plan, so this is actually flown in a 787 as well. Looking good. Hopefully ATC does a good job guiding us in here, because you know what it's like sometimes. Now I wonder if it picks up the ILS or not. Should pick it up automatically. I'm hoping. Definitely hoping. 13,000.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet, Robert 321.
It's very rocky, the autopilot with the 787 here, isn't it? This is very rocky. It just really nosedives as soon as I put in that new altitude. It nosedives. Ignore this, the vertical speed, it's not reading the vertical speed, it's got the VNav, this shouldn't be on anymore. I would not have thought this would stay on with the VNav. But it's working, so we'll leave it for now. Just hoping it picks up the ILS information okay. That is my concern. Because the airport is actually just over here somewhere. It's not far away. Not far away at all. And the wind is still wrong. The wind is still broken, the wind speed there. Definitely still broken. So our ETA was a bit off on a project fly. I'm guessing that was just using a straight line logic. Since we're nowhere near our predicted time of arrival. I suppose it was just an estimate, so we'll let it off with that one. So the airport is actually just up here. Is that the airport? It's somewhere very close. Just going on a bit of a trek around for the approach.
Robert 321, you are 27 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 28 approach via D239 and transition. Cleared to D239 and...
Yes, we've picked up the ILS information now.
ILS runway 28 approach via D239 and transition. Cleared to D239 and...
Yeah, I don't think vertical speed's doing anything. It's just following its own profile. We need to slow it down. I hope it's going to slow itself down once it gets to 10,000. We should be fine. Everything's looking good for now.
124.25 for Robert 321. Delhi approach Robert 321 is at 12,200 feet, descending 7,000 feet. Robert 321 Delhi approach, continue to D239 and as planned.
Yeah, we've got plenty of distance to get there okay. Like to descend at this rate. I mean, is it gonna slow us down though? Or not? So coming under 10,000 here, it should be slowing us down. Let's get our landing lights on, put taxi light on ready. Yes, it does want to slow us down. It's told it to slow down now. Is it going to level off and slow down though? Yep, it is. It's exactly what we want. Performance though in this plane is crazy compared to the A320. Bring on the update. Now that's a good shot. Still laggy in this plane though. Oh, I think OBS is struggling to keep up. My apologies for that. That's just OBS doing its usual thing.
Robert 321 descend and maintain 2,600 feet.
2,600.
Descend and maintain 2,600 feet, Robert 321.
We'll get one notch of flaps. Just to help slow this bird down. Oh god, the lag. This plane really doesn't cope well at the minute. Go for an outside view so we can get a bit of help and help the performance a bit. Not like it helps OBS with anything though. That's some good scenery. Coming in nice. Correct height and everything. I think we should be good on this approach. It's just going to be the performance that's the issue today. Whoops. We're coming up on the glide slope as well, that's nice. We're capturing that. I'm going to get another notch of flaps. Now. And we are getting closer. Airport is on our right. Over here, I believe. I wonder what that big building is there. Oh, that's a nice little location down there. That is pretty cool.
2500.
Oh, we're still on standard pressure. Let's turn that off. Did we get an altimeter or not? 2963. Oh my god. There we go. We'll get another notch of flaps. We'll go 15. On the speed brake. Or brakes will set to 3. We'll set them to 2 actually. Hi T-Man, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. You came at just the right time here. Just the right time for the lag fest. Because this plane does not take well to performance. I wonder what town or city this is that we're flying over now. That would be interesting to know. Some extra flaps. Keep that nose up. Once we turn on to final here, we'll start getting the landing gear down. Such, we'll actually get it down now. Since we're on our final turn, there's a handcrafted building, but I'm not sure what it is. OBS is having a fit. Uh-oh. OBS is really struggling, guys.
Robert 321, you are 11 miles east of Delhi. Contact Delhi Tower on 118.75 when inbound on the approach. Tower on 118.
Apologies for OBS.
Delhi Tower, Robert 32110 miles east inbound ILS runway 28 approach. Robert 321 Delhi Tower. Cleared ILS runway 28 approach. Altimeter 29.65 wind 067 at 4. Cleared ILS runway 28 approach Robert 321.
Where is the runway? What we'll do, we'll turn on approach. There we go, we've got the localizer. There's now a question of waiting for the glide slope to intercept. I'm really sorry about OBS, guys. It is struggling to keep up. Gears down, auto brakes set. Spoilers are armed. Flaps are full. We are captured on the glide slope and localizer.
Robert 321 cleared to land runway 28. Wind 067 at 4.
There's the runway, I have visual now.
Cleared to land runway 28 Robert 321.
Gonna wait till autopilot levels us out a little bit before disconnecting. Get a little bit closer. Oh, the frames are dying. This is why I don't fly the 787. OBS is just really panicking now. I'm watching the stream on my laptop and OBS is just not keeping up with it. We'll disengage. We'll try our best at a manual landing here. Bit high. Very high. Try and keep it straight now. Get it straight. One red. Two red. Come on. Oh, that was nice. You might not have been able to see it because of OBS, but that was nice. That was a nice one. Reverse is stored. Manual braking.
Robert 321, turn next taxiway.
Let's get them flaps all the way up. And the spoiler's disarmed. Whoops. I wonder what the landing rate was there. It should have flashed up on the screen.
Robert 321, turn next taxiway.
Apologies for OBS though. OBS really didn't want to handle that. This is why I stick to the Airbus. Can we turn these off, please? These shouldn't be on anymore. I've disengaged. Come on. Turn that off. Turn that off. What are you doing?
Robert 321, contact ground on 119er.
Right, we'll turn our landing lights off.
119er decimal 575, Robert 321.
Turn off the strobe. Oh, we're taxiing at some force now. Slow it down a little bit. There we go. We're not going to bother starting the APU because we're not doing a turnaround flight. That's our destination, I believe, is it? A little pink dot. This is a bumpy taxiway, tell you that. Brake so we can actually make this turn. It really struggles to turn this plane. It is huge though, so what do you expect? I'm really dying to know what the landing rate was there. I didn't see it flash up on the stream, I missed it. There we go, outside view. Give you a better look at the airport here. You can see just how bumpy it is. Look at this. You'd think they'd smooth out the taxi. All the way around the other side. Typical, isn't it? Such a big boy to turn, isn't it? I wonder why OBS has been such a pain. It's like really lagging now. Like the game itself isn't that bad, but OBS looks like garbage. I'll put the process on above normal. See if that helps things. Hi Josh, yeah, we just got on the ground. Just taxiing to our gate now. The OBS totally died on approach. But it was a buttery landing, I have to say. It was very buttery. If you want to watch that back. I think it was buttery, you'll have to check the landing rate for me. Three hours, yeah, I'm dying now. Am I glad it's over? Yes. I'm glad it just didn't crash. If normally flying the 787, if the game crashes. It didn't crash. Frames died though, but that's to be expected in this plane at the moment. That's why I never fly it. Oh, we haven't even got a marshal to welcome us in. What kind of airport is this? Don't even have a marshal. Oh, they're all over there, are they? They're doing that game again. You're at the wrong gate, guys. It's here. You need to be over here, guys. Come on. Gate 17, not 16. Get on the radio. Nah, I don't know what gate this actually is. Gate number. Oh, pull it in anyway. That'll do it. That will do it. And hang on, we'll turn our taxi light off. All the lights off. Cut the engines. Turn the beacon off. And EPU gen shouldn't have been on anyway. And then we'll turn off the battery. Should be it. So there we go. Lovely 3-hour flight there. So thank you very much for joining. I appreciate it. I will check the landing rate now. Close the sentence. Landing rate -339. Oh, I thought it was softer than that, to be honest. But never mind. That is pretty damn good for the second time flying this. So yeah. Thank you very much for joining, everyone. Thanks, Josh, for the kind comments there. And I'm glad I was kind of entertaining for 3 hours. Yep, I will definitely be checking that out, and I'll see you in the next one.